Hey guys, I could not be more excited about this video because I have been eyeing Menē jewelry for a long time and I finally have a piece of my own here and I have actually not opened it at all yet. So we are going to be doing that together and I'll show you everything that comes in the box and I'll just kind of walk you through each piece of it. Now, for those of you who have never heard of Menē, let me just tell you a little bit about them. So they are a 24 karat investment gold jewelry. Now, what makes it an investment? Well, think about it this way. Some people buy gold coins to invest in gold, but through Menē, you can actually buy beautiful pieces of jewelry as your gold investment instead. And so that's what's really different about Menē, is that they treat it like an investment. So the price that you see on the website actually fluctuates with the current price of gold. I mean, to me, that is just mind-blowing, and it just feels really transparent that you are getting really what you're paying for without a whole ton of markup. And speaking of markup, they actually only do a 20% design fee, which a lot of other brands actually do more like 50 or more. And so not only are you getting a quality piece of gold that you can feel really good about, but it's actually a really great buy for the price. The other really cool thing about Menē is not only do the pieces actually fluctuate with the price of gold, but they tell you exactly how many grams of gold you're purchasing. So that brings us back to that investment mindset. You wouldn't buy a gold coin without knowing exactly how much gold you were getting. And that's how they feel about jewelry. If you are spending the money on gold jewelry, you should know exactly what you're getting. And oftentimes, a lot of these other big jewelry brands, they don't tell you how much gold is in it. And so with that big design markup and without you really knowing, it can actually be really hard to know the value of your piece. And then speaking of value, I mean, I feel like I just keep layering on amazing pieces of information about Menē, but you can actually input your purchases into their website, and there's a spot where you can track your investment to see how much it's worth. So we're gonna get to the unboxing here in just a second, but I just think that this is like a win-win on so many levels because you're getting beautiful pieces of jewelry. You actually know how many grams of gold you're getting and you know its value. You know that it's pure gold so that it won't tarnish and it will hold its value through decades and generations. I mean, this is a piece you could continue to pass on. And you can track your investment and know how much your piece is worth at any given day. So I'm really in love with the mission of this company and I really love their pieces. So let's get to it. All right, so the box was really well taped, which I can appreciate because that means that it will get to you safely. But I took the liberty of untaping it for this video so you guys don't have to watch me struggle. Okay, so here's the box. And first thing, I'm super impressed because when you open it, it just has this beautiful kind of navy royal blue tissue paper, which if you guys have seen any of their branding, you know is kind of their signature color. But they've done such a great job of packaging this to where it really feels like you're opening a present. So I'm really big on the initial experience you have when you open the box from something. And I always really respect brands who actually take the time to make sure that that piece of the consumer experience is good. So we are off to a great start. Ooh, okay, so first of all, can you guys see that? Menē. We have this is a nice little sleeve. It's nice and thick. And let's see. Okay, so we have the invoice here, which is great. And I really like that they actually call out the gold value and then that 20% fee for the design. So, I mean, even here, it's just full transparency of showing you what everything is worth and what the cost was. So, again, well done on that. Ooh. You guys, here it is. Menē box itself, it's got that same really nice thick kind of navy blue, and it's got this beautiful blue ribbon. But there's a few other things in here, so we're gonna put this aside for now. Oh, and it comes with this really nice little Menē bag. So if you're giving it as a gift to someone, you can actually put it in a nice gift bag and it's almost like you left the jewelry store. So if you're gifting this, this is really nice. I'm probably going to use this just to hold something else around my house because it's really good quality. Ooh, this is a pretty thick, it's like a card envelope. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, it's just opening. Wow, what is in here? All right, that's awesome. Got a little note here. Ooh. Okay, so there is a certificate of authenticity, which again, I just love. I mean, how many places do you actually get a certificate of authenticity? Whew, wow, this is great. And then it's just a little booklet telling you all about Mene and product care and really just some of the distinct characteristics of 24 karat gold jewelry and just talking about how unique it is and ways to store it. Oh, okay, so they have a lifetime guarantee, which actually I did not realize. And so I'll have to read more about that, but that's really good to know that they stand behind their products. That's another thing I really look for in a brand is, you know, what is the company gonna do if something goes wrong, right? And how are they gonna take care of their customers? So the fact that they have a lifetime guarantee, I think is really very, very cool. Okay, and now the actual unboxing. Okay, so my shirt's a little dark, so I'm gonna go over here so you guys can see it. Okay, so we've got this nice ribbon, which by the way, if you're giving this as a gift, between the really nice gift bag, and by the way, you could use that tissue that came in the box in the bag. I mean, this would just be a really, really elegant kind of gift presentation for someone else. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got the Menē gold lettering here. And I just have to say, before I even open it up, I'm really impressed with the consistency of branding throughout every single piece that's been in the box, the color, even the texture and the material of everything. It's very consistent and it's very elegant and kind of high-end feeling, which you want if you are investing in quality jewelry. You want it to feel nice and kind of luxurious. So this is the moment of truth. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you know how I was just talking about branding? I mean, look at this. Can you see it? There's even like a little Menē drawstring bag to store the ring in, which it feels really nice and thick, but then soft. So this will definitely be what I use to store the ring when I'm not wearing it, which, let's face it, I'm gonna wear it a lot. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I loved this ring. So this was one of their monogrammed rings where you could get any letter you wanted in here. And wow, you guys, just, sorry I'm getting distracted, but just the feel and the weight of this, like I feel like I am holding a gold piece. And just the coloring of the gold is beautiful. I feel like a lot of the gold pieces you see in stores are just like a little bit, I don't know, they look a little bit paler, but this is a really beautiful kind of true gold color. Boom. Oh, and this just feels really nice. Like it's a really nice fit because I love thick kind of statement rings. And sometimes they are like too bulky, but this feels really, really nice and comfortable on my hand. So maybe you're wondering which letter I chose, because I could have picked really any letter in the alphabet for this ring. And I chose B for a couple of reasons. I know a lot of people maybe choose like their name, so maybe like I would have chosen L for Leah. But for me, I like the idea of being able to look down at my hand and feel like a certain emotion or reminder every time I look at the ring. For me, B stands for boss. And honestly, I am so excited that every time I look down on this ring, I'm gonna reminded that I have what it takes to meet my goals, that I'm in charge of my life, that I am being a total boss about the things that I want to accomplish in my life. And to me, that is such a strong message that I am just stoked to be able to do that every time I look down at my hand. Another reason I chose it is, for me, B also means brave. So boss is a little bit more like, get it done kind of energy. And for me, brave just feels a little bit softer. So when I'm in those moments where maybe I'm not feeling like a boss, I can look down and remind myself to be brave, to take risks, to get out of my comfort zone. So I just figured that no matter what kind of day I'm having, I could look down at this ring and feel really, really inspired by it. Besides, who doesn't feel like a boss wearing a pure 24 karat gold ring on their hand that they know the exact value of because they've been able to track it and there's been total transparency through the process. So I have to say, I absolutely love the way this ring looks and feels. It obviously feels like a quality product. And just knowing that I literally have a precious metal on my hand and something that is going to be worth something forever feels amazing. And as you've seen through this video, I have just been very, very impressed with the presentation, the professionalism, and the quality branding of Menē. So great job, you guys. I am super, super happy and I'm really excited to be rocking this ring.